good comes from rushing. Shall we make a stop here?
I've been waiting for this. Let's charge on in! Let's go! Take this! Coming at you! Take this!
Officer has been defeated.
Take this! Strength has started to grow.
The enemy officer
exercise
has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this! All my might. Under battle.
Officer, so we have been defeated.
Be warned. I shall not hold back.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Cannot hold out for much longer. Enough. Whoa.
Is ours.
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
Shall do. Challenge.
Tables turn.
Coming at you. Loose.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
How could I be beaten in battle?
Challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Take that, looking rough. Take that.
Advance! Everyone, behind me! Begin the advance.
All my might. Let's go. All my might.
We put our lives on the line when we meet in battle. That is the respect we heed to those we know.
Let's get serious. All my might. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa. Now. The curtain draws near. The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Take that. Looking rough. Take that. Looking rough. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Rough. Take that! Whoa.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Rough.
Let's go!
Take this! Turn the tables. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Commence the advance! One guy will take you on. Are you ready?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Rough. I see it.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. This even match is now push harder.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Turn the tables. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Tables turned. Take it off. This'll do. Looking rough.
All my might. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Time to act. Take this. Under attack. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
A little rash to be charging it alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Prepare for pain!
Let's go.
Commence the advance!
This territory is ours. Let's go. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
I, Washlow, am your adversary. Prepare yourself.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
This appears to be as far as we come.
The enemy officer
Stop it
has been
already.
defeated.
I can't stand this any longer.
Now we're back to even. We can do this.
Nothing good comes from rushing. Shall we make a stop here?
Enemy officer has been defeated. This is not the time to press on. Let us bide our time.
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, no? Run, bad friends. We have to redouble our efforts.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. down with all my might. Bring him down. All my might. Take that! An enemy ambush! Underhanded skullduggery! The enemy officer has been defeated. Stop the swarm of the enemy! The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. All my might. Allies are doing well. Keep it going. Looking rough. Let's go.
The lot of them!
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Enemy officer has been
The
defeated.
enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready!
Coming right at you.
Looking rough. Looking rough with all my might. Not any quicker. Sense here. Officer has been defeated. You sure know how to fight.
Prepare for battle. finally have a clear path to Dongzhou. He seeks to rule by exploiting the people's selfish desires. If he is not defeated, they will never know life without suffering. I am Zhang Jiao, General of Heaven, and with the wings granted to me by the Divine, I shall take to the skies once more. Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side, for together we shall seize a new age of peace with our own hands.
That bastard Zhang Jiao has defeated my forces once again. He's clearly more than the feeble wretch we were expecting.
So, the Yellow Turbans are different from before?
Zheng Liao, I sense that you are skeptical. You are right to be. From the brink of ruin, he managed to twist fate into his own favor. That is the only explanation. And now he rides that tide as it sweeps away the power of the Han. It's an amusing turn of events.
Even among our allies, there are those who fear drowning in their wake, calling for appeasement. I'm certain their avoidance of all-out war is mere self-preservation. It's a reasonable, albeit selfish, stance to take.
Lord Dongzhuo, will you fight them to the end with no offer of peace?
That yellow rabble is little more than a starving pack of wolves. They can be tamed for a time, but they'll bare their fangs soon enough. Crushing such beasts under the weight of raw power is a pleasure only the strongest can enjoy.
I think my hero might not be Lord Zhang Jiao after all. Oh, don't get me wrong. I have nothing but respect for the man himself. But looking ahead, I'm just not sure if he's someone I can follow to the edge of the earth. What if, now hear me out, what happens after he wins all these battles and brings peace to the world? I was just wondering what purpose I would serve by his side. Lord Zhang Jiao's dream is for everyone to live quiet lives in a peaceful world, right? That doesn't really leave much for me to do with these arms and legs of mine. So that's why I want to be more like you two and go find a hero of my own to throw my strength behind. Of course, that means parting ways with the Yellow Turbans and Lord Zhang Jiao. You won't hold it against me for leaving, will you? Call me a traitor and all that?
Hear that? Apparently, we're quite the fearsome pair, Zunwan.
Aren't you, though? And the Guardians of Peace would do anything for their chosen hero, right? So, you aren't going to kill me for betraying your cause?
You know, you're hardly the only one to misunderstand us. That's probably because so few have been bold enough to ask directly. But you should also remember this. We are not blind followers of the heroes we choose. Our true purpose in this world is to bring about peace and to guard it thereafter. And we search for heroes to stand behind who can fulfill that purpose. Does that make sense to you?
So then, you're not going to cut me down for this?
Exactly. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yes, I got it! Your role in all of this makes such perfect sense to me now. And I think I've realized something else as well. The reason Lord Zhang Jiao changed after you two showed up. So, turning on your master is not a death sentence. I'm very glad to hear that.
Well, that might not apply to everyone.
My apologies. I think I'll stop digging my own grave here before I find myself buried in it. For the time being, it's full speed ahead toward the peace our commander is fighting for. I can still go off in search of my own hero after we see this through to the end. Wow, what a relief, I tell you. With better days just on the horizon, it's great to have you both by Lord Jiangjiao's side. I mean that, with all my heart. Hey!
Thank you.
They're considering a truce. Seeing the yellow turbans again reminds me of when the way of the Great Peace first began.
A band of chivalrous warriors here to save us from the...
Nice try! Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Easy. Gotta be quicker than that. All my might. All my might. I will break you. Easy. Whoa. Time to down. Time to act. Time to act. Easy. All my might. Sense here. Hunter down. Looking rough. Got this. Whoa. Whoa. On the table. All my might. Easy. Take that. Let's get serious. Take that. Whoa. Let's end this. I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough. Take that. All my
End this!
Let's end this.
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. Looking rough.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Got this. Nice, looking rough. Whoa. Time to act. Nice.
Coming at you!
Gotta be quicker. Take that! With all my might! Let's try. Gotta be quicker than that. All my might! Time to act. Gotta be quicker. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Time to act. All my might.
I'll end this.
Table's turn. Time to act. Time to act. All my might.
I'll end this.
I see you. Time to act. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Dong Zhuo.
I want to cheer them on. The Yellow Turbans are putting up quite the fight.
So you've come. Let me ask you in earnest. Guardian of Peace, why did you spare me the punishment I deserve? I was once told by the one who taught me the art of peace, use this power to help those in need. But lose your way, and you shall face the wrath of a Guardian of Peace. That day, in my darkest moment, it was you, a Guardian of Peace, who appeared before me. I was to be judged. I accepted my fate. But then, you spared my life. And not only that, you became the very wings that have taken me to these great heights. If you have truly been sent to me by the Divine, proven deserving of such a blessing. I see. And the hour must soon be upon us. Was it I or you who first took the other's hand? In the end, it matters not. I wanted to live on, because I had something greater left to achieve. Wish found its way to your heart. My journey to redemption is nearing its end. After the final battle, I shall accept judgment from the Guardians of Peace. It's time to begin, comrades.
Right away.
Yes.
Yup.
I am Juha, your steadfast wing.
Let us march.
Trust in me, Yellow Turbans. We shall march on, defeat Dong Zhuo, and by our hands realize a new world of peace. Advance the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm determined to accomplish.
Time to act. This territory is ours. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
An even match. We must push harder.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa.
How many times have we crossed blades now?
All my might.
I shall face you as a fighter of the volunteer army.
Take that. Take that. Are you kidding me? All my might.
This should be it.
All my might.
Well done. Your unwavering righteousness has led Zhang Jiao this far. I see that now. I shall withdraw for now. When my brother's doubts are clear, we shall meet again.
The volunteer army has retreated. That means we're next.
Forward march!
Amazing. You
The
are
enemy
a swift
officer
and deadly warrior.
has been defeated.
I have something I want to ask both you and Zhang Jiao.
So let us talk. With words and our blades.
I will now tell you what I intend to accomplish.
The enemy officer
As the leader
has
of
been
the Yellow
defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let me hear it after our weapons have done the talking.
One guy. Just as you are. Are you ready?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can you handle this?
Looking rough. Time to act.
There we go. Take that. All my might. Do it like you mean
It's not over yet.
Let's go.
All right, Zhang Zhao. I'm ready to hear your answer.
What I must achieve, as the great sage Zhang Zhao, is a realm where none are oppressed. And so we must force the government forces to surrender. Power alone cannot break the people's spirit. This conflict has proven that.
By the Yellow Turbans unleashed.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
The weak stick together to fight back in the strong. The yellow rabble are a problem.
The enemy officer
regained their
has been defeated.
But that also makes them easier to break. Attack the surrounding villages and make them buckle.
We march at once!
The government troops are raiding the village! Please stop! Don't take anything from us!
Don't show. Beauty's driven only by greed. Let's go. We must lend a hand to the villagers.
All right, good! This is my time to shine! I'll make sure they get to safety!
Advance the advance!
Yep. Such a sensitive bunch. So easily swayed. Eradicate the rest of them while Zhang Zhao is busy elsewhere.
You're a merciless one, Lord Gongzhou. Right then. Let's show them what Western Leon cavalry are made of.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well then, are you ready? I'd like to test just how good you really are.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Still, I can appreciate prudence.
Onward to glory! All my might!
Lord Dongzhou, ordered an attack on the villages? That will target the innocent as well. This far, still uncertain of what was right. But you helped me make up my mind.
Zhang Fei,
The enemy officer
and rescue the
has been
villagers.
defeated.
We will not let the people suffer! Forward march!
I shall accompany you too. As ever, my sense of righteousness is aligned with yours, my brother. Advance now!
Here's the resistance is futile.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
The Yellow Turbans will take down the Imperial troops attacking your village. Hold on just a little longer.
Yellow Turbans
The enemy officer
I don't know what
has
to
been
believe
defeated.
anymore.
Drag Zhang Zhao out, just as we'd hoped. Take him down! Begin advancing!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here's the resistance is futile.
You're
The
amazing!
enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Your stare has been fixed on me for some time now, but I know not why. Might I inquire the reason?
So impressive! I can barely hold back from pledging my service to you.
The name's Joe Sung! I beg of you! Make me your underling!
I remain perplexed. We'll speak later. Focus on the foes ahead for now.
You're actually listening to what I have to say?
All right! It's a promise! Let's hurry then!
Volunteer army split from the government forces? What is this about?
That means that I've gone back to my principles, Dongjiao. Just as you did. We cannot stand idly by in the face of their suffering.
Then you and I fight the same end. Members of the volunteer army, let us fight alongside one another, at least for now.
Can you handle this?
This appears to be as far as we go.
All my might.
This appears to be as far as we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our brother says we're siding with you, Ryan. Honestly, not a bad call after all that we've been through.
Coming at you.
Take you.
Take down. All my might. The enemy officer
We have defeated the government forces plaguing you. But we must leave to bring down Dongzhuo. I ask you now, will you keep living as perpetual victims, or will you fight?
Yeah.
If you would choose to bear arms, come to us. We will protect our loved ones and the future with our own hands. Commence the advance!
Yeah! We can do it too! We're not gonna give up! We're going with him!
As far as the volunteer forces go, we'll have to go on alone. But I hope to see you change things. Bring them down.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Good. You're done. Never thought I'd get the chance to bring down the enemy.
This territory is
You
ours.
must be a hired hand of the government forces.
Let's go.
You want my head. It'll take courage as well as skill.
That stance. It cannot be. I throw myself into a trap.
You're here to help me? Thanks! I owe you one!
Seriously, you and your divining.
Nothing beats I had something worth fighting for.
Can't believe this.
Nothing beats this.
Another warrior for hire? Yashu once hired someone much like you. Time to act. Time to end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're winning! Keep up the pace!
You're the cavalry of Western Leon! Witness firsthand the script forged in the flames!
Never let up! Not for a second!
Predictable. I've got this. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. All my might. Time to act. Take that! Back off! Under that! All my might! Kill or be killed. Only one of us remains alive. Witness my power! Witness my power! Under that! Nothing personal.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I couldn't live up to that strategist's expectations. Time to withdraw.
Challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take that. Hunter down.
You are rough couch. Guardian of peace would lend its wings to the leader of the rebels. Sure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us see what fate has granted.
Take this. The enemy officer
Momentum of
has
your
been
power
defeated.
is undeniable. Only because the lucky bird has been on your side. Zhang Jiao, commit to your fate decreed that day. You now rip those wings away.
Preaches the way of reason, would support an order led by priests.
All my might.
We must realize this mistake. The government forces must be defeated.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle.
All my might.
Refuse me? So shameful.
All my might. The enemy officer
Still need
has
it.
been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Time to act. Let's end this. Easy. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Make the outcome plain.
Let's go.
We must prepare for what comes next.
Hear me, Yellow Turbans. The world of peace you imagine relies on the trust you place in each other. Let us march to the end with our hearts as one. This time, we shall steer history onto the proper course.
You have the upper hand. Let's keep this up.
So Zheng Zhao and the Yellow Turbans have caught their second wind? Then I'll grind them to paste and swallow them so they never rise again.
Let's go.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The moment has come.
I am your adversary. Prepare yourself.
You're here to help me? Thanks! I owe you one!
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Got you!
All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us squash this blood-drunk herd.